what it experienced. Now the light, which is far superior than electricity, is that when you enter into your wave reality and your light reality, your light goes everywhere, is diffused into everything. Based on that, you are like a Google, that whatever you're asking from that light, it's moving into what's in Tawfiq's heart and immediately retrieving all his information. Right? You're not encrypted. Now they understood in their computers they want to do that. They want to make your computer into a node, into a hub. And they want to take everything off of your information and your database and your hard drives, and they want to use 1 billion computers for computing, not one computer. Allah just, oh, we had this a long time ago. Means that if you move through your soul, you're moving through the light of everything. And wherever it moves, they go, they move into your heart and into your soul. You're not encrypted, you're not locked. And through your heart and soul, they know what you're wanting and what you're asking. You're happy, you're sad, you're mad, you're glad. It's all written on your lights, you're not hiding it. And whether that's why they say, oh, when we log on, we ask the question, we already got the answer. Or the one who gave you the question and the one answering you is the same, it's all from the heavens. It's all been already established on a world of light. And those whom operating from that light, they're just sort of moving within that dimension. What knowledge has to be brought, the light moves into it, picks it, and immediately by the speed of thought and light, that light is retrieving that knowledge back. So it means everything is happening in the wave reality. If the student achieves their wave reality, they achieve everything. What they would call ulum al-awwaleen wa akhirin, right? Because once you achieve your wave reality, there's no limit to where Allah will send that light. That's only based on Allah. If He allows the darajat of the light, that light now is getting more powerful, we're allowing it to go into this realm. They can talk above the maqam of Sayyidina Jibreel, because their light is penetrating even deeper and deeper and deeper, and as a result of penetrating they're retrieving all the information through their light. And that's how this system operates. So when people come and sit, no matter through TV, video, this doesn't mean anything, we're talking about the 7 heavens and above. What does a video and somebody sitting in Alabama have anything to do with it? That's so much more easier than what they're describing. As soon as people are sitting, their light is sending a signal, their data of the light of the shaykh is moving through all of them and picking up every signal and every necessity. Where their light is coming short is putting in, where their light is in excess, what they need to know, what they need to be protected from, that system is flowing. And the one who reached the wave, it's not him, he's nothing. In his training to be nothing, he represented something. And in their nothingness they can achieve immense realities, because the one whom is sending the signal is reaching to everyone. So it means that madad that they teach, the madad addressing them, the madad of all of these huge souls, their lights are flowing through them and reaching to everyone's code, reaching what they're in need of, not what they're asking from, what they're in need of. Because what they're asking, we said before, is what we would call a terrorist, but the computer's going to pick up a NSA. Your bad character inflicts terror upon your soul. The one who's talking all the time is the ego. They're not listening to egos and seeing what the ego has a question, the ego has this, the ego has a concern, the ego has a complaint. My goodness, that's not the way anyone would operate from the heavens. They're operating from the soul, right? They just need you to be humble enough to come forward to participate. Your soul is communicating with their light and saying that this zalim is doing this like this, this like this, and the coordinates are coming and the najat is moving, the lights are flowing, the whatever realities have to be bestowed are happening. So then that's why the teaching was be nothing. Leave your particle existence, it achieves nothing, it benefits no one. A lot of particle talking, but they can't reach anything or do anything. So the tariqahs come and teach that you have to be a wave. And all of the adab of tariqah is don't look to other people, what you think they are or what they think they're not, but just understand the teaching from the shaykh is that you have to be nothing. You have to have achieved your wave reality. That did you isolate yourself? Did you negate yourself? Did you hide yourself? And did you find yourself? If you negated yourself, isolated yourself, draw no attention to yourself, and then you went into find yourself, that you sat and meditated, found all your characteristics, begin to battle them, ask for madad and support and energy to be dressing and blessing. As a result they were nothing. They're not visible in pictures, they're not known to anyone, and they were not known to anyone, and as a result they achieved a wave status. And they were sent into seclusion and then seclusion and seclusion, so that their lights would be reinforced. And Allah shows that in nature, and we talk about it all the time, is that are you going to live your life as a seed or are you going to plant it in the soil? The seeds can talk all they want, but in the end it's just a seed, doesn't mean anything. But if that seed is trained in which it entered the soil and the soil began to rip it apart, so means they stay quiet when it's very difficult. Everybody say this to them, that to them, this, it doesn't matter. That's all soil sort of crushing them. Everyone knows stories of our own existence. There were obnoxious people always around, always casting horrible comments, and that was our training. It was like a boxing match every week. Sit into a room and then the Mawlana would say, okay, say something, and then they would start attacking everything. You just stay quiet, go home, cry. That these are a bunch of clowns and what am I going to do with them? But you gave so much money, you have nowhere to run. So I'll go back again tomorrow. And you go until you're ripped to pieces and you have nowhere to run, until the thought of running stopped, until you felt like you were already dying. It means it's been buried. It's not visible anywhere, we're not visible on any photo. They had an existence in which was non-existent, they didn't sign up to be existent. They wanted to reach to the presence of Prophet and the tariqahs come and teach that if you reach to that wave in which you isolate yourself and reach and find your character, make your muraqabah, make your connection, don't look left and right as I want to be like that, I want to be like this, I want to be like nothing. They would go, and I told the gentleman, when they go to see a shaykh, they see him at his end state. So, look, shaykh is talking everywhere, I want to be like that, I talk everywhere, I give everybody answers that mean nothing. No, look to the shaykh when he was training, not when he's in the position of his guidance. How was he trained? He was in no pictures. He paid for everything but he was not seen on anything. You can't find him in anything. He didn't want to be identified as anything. Go look to Shaykh Nazim and say, no, he has baklava and a tea, and they would all sit like that with baklavas and teas, and Shaykh would say that Shaykh Nazim was eating from the scraps of people in London. He was so upset with people throwing away things that he was taking them out and making people eat these. How much he suffered, how much he went into seclusion. He went into seclusion, 5-year-old daughter died and he didn't come out of seclusion. He didn't quickly go and apologize to somebody and run for this and run for that out of fear and scared. They stayed in seclusion, they were men, they're lions of Allah. Nothing interferes with Allah's command for them. Means look to their character, what they were, how they got to where they got to go. Means that when they trained to be a wave, everything was broken down, they achieved a wave status, and each wave may be even stronger than the other. But they have to be a wave, and only through their wave reality they will be recruited by Prophet. Doesn't matter what anyone says, you're this, you're that, you're Khalifa this, you're Khalifa that, that's all their own stuff. None of those titles matter until they're recruited by Prophet. That your wave status is achieved, and as a result you talk. Because of the strength that you have in your wave reality, with the ijazah we give you to talk, their particle form won't be confined by the eyes of people, because they achieved the light, they achieved the wave. If you don't achieve the wave and you put yourself as particle, their eyes will lock you. And big shaykh in Pakistan was asked by his shaykh, you want particle or you want wave? You want to be zahiri ulama, external ulama or internal ulama? He said external means you'll be locked by the eyes of people, you'll have no growth. I think he realized he wants to be internal ulama. He went back to Rumi poetry. So as much as people grab you, nothing will happen. You can memorize books and an orator and you'll speak out what you memorized. But the reality of wave and malakut is that you achieve the light and it reached to them, and your light like an energy is connected to us and transmitting. As a result of your light committed and transmitting to us, we're sending you files and you're receiving. As a result of this connection, we're going to let you now to talk,